and trying to get that shot to drop up against that shot clock. You got to beat the best to be the best. We're trying to see who be the best from the east to the west. We ballin', shot calling, trying to get that shot to drop up against that shot clock. Trying to beat the best to be the best. We're trying to see who be the best from the east to the west. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Bo No Basketball because I do. Today we're coming at you with a special episode. We're fast approaching the NBA All Star games, and like I said, it's literally three portions to the season. You got the first half before the All Star break. You got the All Star break when all the superstars come into play together, and everybody watching, and everybody rooting for everybody, and everybody watching the dunk contest and the 3-point contest, and so it's all fun and games. And then after the All Star break, it's back to business. And now this is the second half of the season or the second portion because now the race is really on. It was fun and games for the All Star break, and we played together, and we might have been watching some tendencies. You feel me? We might have been talking with you, but really some of the smart players are trying to see where you at with it, right? And then after that, it's time to get back to business. Who's in the race? Who's in contention? Who's trying to make the playoffs for real? These records is going to mean everything. Every game is going to matter heavily, right? Some of the teams obviously is gonna make it, and they know they're gonna make it. Like Golden State, their record is probably about 500, but they're not worried. Even if they enter the playing game, they know they got a great chance of beating who's ever a bottom feeding team, because they're not at all. And so we got that's to be the second half is when they pushing really hard, really heavy. Um, and the third half is actually the playoffs because now it don't matter what you did in the regular season, and if it did very little, what matters is are you going to be able to implement your practice here in the playoffs and succeed to go on to be the champions, right? And some teams are going to be ecstatic or really happy to make it to the playoffs in the first place. Other teams are going to be really happy to make it past the first round. Some teams are not going to be settled or happy unless they make it to the finals. And then obviously all teams' ultimate goal is the championship. We diving in right now to 2023 NBA All-Star Eastern Conference starters. They're being revealed based on the picture. You can kind of see who they are. Um, let's have a listen. Rock with me. Okay. And here he is. Quick YouTube video. This is NBA on TNT YouTube channel. So that we're watching on my channel. All right. Movement that inspires. And here we are.
There is a lot of drama.
This is Eastern Conference front court. You talk about the East. They showed the West.
Spots. Yeah.
For me, if I had to pick from the East, who would be some starters? I gotta go with Kyrie Irving. He deserved it. He been balling out the gym. Supreme point guard. And I believe these picks are based on it's not on your record or your accolades, it's more on popularity. So we got to get a guard. We got to go with Kyrie. We got to get a big man from the East. It's up for grabs. We got Joel Embiid. We got Giannis. And we got Mobley over there with the Cavs. And if I had to pick my big man, it's probably gonna be Giannis. Let me see Kyrie. Let me see some Giannis. Let me see who else we got for in the East. Man, Donovan Mitchell and then Garland. But you gotta go Jason Tatum, obviously. They balling at the gym. So I'm seeing them three. I'm seeing them three for sure. Let's see what they be talking about. That's right.
You're going to start with the captain. It is his third time as a captain.
Giannis
Antetokounmpo.
We already know.
The Milwaukee Bucks
We already
is
know.
your Eastern Conference captain.
That's the captain.
Now the other two. Are we not stopping? We're not going to stop.
Come on, Kyrie.
Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics.
For sure. I said that.
And Kevin Durant of the Brooklyn Nets.
Ooh.
Wow. All right. First up, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 7th-time All-Star.
Ooh,
He
for
is
sure.
now
I mean, KD
a
for sure.
captain
He just
for
took a
the
little break because he
third
injured.
time. He was the All-Star MVP in 2021. He is 4th in the NBA in points right now with 31. He is 2nd in rebounds. He has 8 40-point games, and he also hit a career-high 55.
So he the captain of the team. He's going to be able to pick the roster.
Jason Tatum,
We already know.
4 straight All-Star games. He's been
That
filling
boy's
in
a
as
monster.
KD as a starter the last 2. Now he is a starter on his own accord. A career high in points, a career high in rebounds, a career high in assists, and Boston with the best record in the NBA.
For sure.
And unlike a lot of
He's a
players,
problem
he's
because
46 games
his
this
moves
year.
are so
No
finesse.
rest for him. And Kevin Durant,
He don't stop till he gets to the bucket.
13-time All-Star. Didn't play in the last 2
For
with
sure.
injury, but he was a captain for both.
Broke him.
2-time All-Star game MVP.
He played defense and he get
nearly
rebounds.
30 points per game.
But that
He's
has he
also
pull
had
up ain't no
20
joke.
games with 2 or more blocks. 39 games for Kevin Durant, and it looks like we're nearing him returning. The big person we're missing here, Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, it was just unfortunate. I mean, all 4 of those guys deserve to be starters, but you only have 3 positions.
Yep.
And Joel is playing as well as any person in the game right now.
Yeah.
But it's just a numbers game. But Joel is.
You're not mad at it?
Yeah, I'm mad at that.
I'm mad at that. Why are you mad at it?
Because I think 5-6 years ago they took the center out of the game, and the center should always be in the game no matter what. All this backcourt front, but Joel Embiid is a center. He should be the starting center for the Eastern Conference. Period. All this 2 front court, 3 back. Nah, it ain't that.
The center is back.
It's always been 2 guards, a small forward, power forward, and a center. The big man. Big man should be kept on that ballot, not these moves. So I definitely have a problem. He should be.
Well, then one of those guys would not be on. Giannis.
Doesn't matter.
So I it's a tough one.
Giannis ain't no center.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying that.
But he kind of
If you
play like
notice,
one.
there is something that those 3 have in common. They've been to the NBA Finals, or won the NBA Finals. So your popularity increases. So people vote when you get to the finals of it. So that should be the motivation. That could be not the motivation, but another motivation. All right, so read these back to back. You guys are splitting these, or is Kenny gonna do it?
Yeah, I'll do one he does.
Okay. Kenny, you lead us off.
Coming in at 1 guard for the Eastern Conference.
Let's go. Don't play.
6'2.5".
I read.
From the Brooklyn Nets.
You already know.
And from the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Young, big shot maker, big shot
Donovan
taker.
Mitchell.
That's what I've been calling him.
Mitchell. Kyrie
That's what I've been
Irving,
calling.
now an 8-time All-Star. This is his 6th as a starter. He was the MVP of the 2014
Young bucket getter.
All-Star game, averaging 27, 5, and 5.
His passing
last
has
4 games,
gotten
he's
way
been
better.
unconscious. 36.5 points, 8
That
assists,
man
and
is a
shooting
beast.
almost 50% from 3. And the
Most
Brooklyn
think they can
Nets
hold him.
are
They
currently
cannot
4th
hold him.
in the Eastern Conference. And Donovan Mitchell, we know very well about that 71-point game. This is his 4th All-Star. This is his 1st as a starter, and of course, 1st in the Eastern Conference.
What a squad,
averaging
though.
a career high 28.3 points per game. Cavs right now 5th in the East.
Giannis holding down the paint for defense is nice.
Kobe's 81 back in
After this one, watch the
2006.
West.
It is Kyrie. It is Donovan Mitchell. Shaq, your thoughts of the East as you look back at the roster?
Just the starters, but then Giannis gonna pick against LeBron the rest of the players.
I'm most proud of Donovan Mitchell. Up here, I've probably been the hardest one on him. And I know he doesn't understand this, but I play with a lot of dynamic guards.
And I bet he's
It's
gonna
the
pick
same way I made them better.
Drew Holiday as his backup point guard.
So you're welcome, is what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying that. Great player with or without me. But, when you're a person and you're trying to motivate somebody to get to the next level, your style is your style. And my style was always hard-nosed and
Joel
tough.
Embiid
So
is his
a lot of
center.
people, when Chuck, and Kenny speak, they don't understand we're coming from a place of love and coming from a place to get your game better. So, but look, playing great, new start. I'm proud of him. Great job, Donovan.
Facts.
Yeah, he is one of the most unique players in the game today because of his size. I think he's probably only 6'2", or 6'3" at most. But his physicality, his ability to get into the rim, and probably the biggest thing that's improved in the last 2 years is his passing and his 3-point shot.
Facts.
Like his 3-point shot, he can be in a 3-point contest. The way he shoots the ball, he rivals guys who are known as marksmen in terms of 3-point. So his improvement
And he
has
rises
been in those two
to the
areas.
occasion.
6'1".
Yeah, 6'1".
6'1".
Yeah, I didn't.
6'1"?
Yeah, he's.
But he plays above
like
the rim
6'5",
consistently.
6'6".
No, he plays 5.
Pause.
He's like I say 6'2".
Pause.
Okay?
They make it really crazy when you talk about that for like the 5'7", 5'8" individuals who want to make it into the NBA. They saying clearly, wow, he's small. So that's why people don't have any self-confidence about making it to the NBA as smaller individuals. It's really a big man's game, and that's unfortunate. Um, totally unfortunate. I mean, if you got and if you're gonna make it a big man's game, it's gonna be a big man game as far as only 6 feet and up. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Anybody else you try and bring in 5'4", 5'5", 5'6", 5'7", 5'10", you is gonna have a headache because everybody is giants. With your same skill set, you're gonna be at a disadvantage. So it's messed up that it's like that. You know what I'm saying? We need to have another NBA or something like that for amongst smaller fellas. You feel me? I'll holler.
I know I was like tall, same size or taller.
Any guy it's a 6'1".
Yeah, I knew.
Kyrie's played 36 games. Donovan Mitchell 41.
Yeah, like I said, the only problem I had with Zion is he's missed 20 games. That's a lot.
Out of 49.
Yeah, that's a lot to miss.
Would you have gone Sabonis?
Yes.
Who was the next person in votes? Gotta go with the vote.
I don't.
I'll
go
have
with
those
just the
stats
vote.
after.
Yeah, but that's with
No, I don't want. No, I'm not. No, that's all the votes is a popularity contest. That doesn't mean that.
Producers of TNT to add them up, go behind the camera.
Exactly right.
Yeah, one
You know what? If I'm going to get bullied by anybody, it's these guys.
bully you.
We're going to
Straight up though. All right. So boom. That's the East. Let's go have a look at the West. You know what I'm saying? We might as well show some love. Same old NBA on TNT channel. Let's have a look at the West right at this commercial. If I had to think about it right now or pick,
we'll do them for you. So you can do.
We're gonna go with obviously LBJ. Obviously LBJ is the captain.
Take this. Fine.
The starters obviously gonna be Joker.
Like by everyone.
Hold on.
Loved by everyone.
Look like I already been there. Hold on. I ain't watched that. Yeah, go back. They're gonna give us another commercial. If you
Do
like
you love
that.
getting
But
high,
they
but
got it set.
smoking hurts your lungs?
So
I've got you covered.
let's do this. If I had to pick, it's gonna be for sure LBJ, key captain against Giannis. But let's skip that ahead. We don't need to pause no more. They ready for us. LBJ, Joker, that's the center. That's to Shaq's point. And then Chef Curry. How you gonna this? I mean, come on now. Jamal Murray I like too, but I'm gotta go with Chef Curry. We know they're gonna be starters. Anyway, Chef Curry, Giannis. I mean Chef Curry, Joker, LBJ. Who else we got in the West that's solid? You know what I'm saying? Because some good teams. I like Ja Morant, obviously. We're gonna make the ballot. And then give me somebody else. I'm looking at the Clippers. I'm thinking about Paul George. I'm thinking about Kawhi Leonard. I'm looking at the Suns. I'm thinking about Chris Paul, but he's been missing a few too. But Grizzlies with Ja for sure. We got Chef Curry. We got Dame Dollar might make it. But for these three, LBJ, Joker, Chef Curry. And then we on. Ja Morant, obviously, after that.
results here in Studio J, hand delivered. She's back. Nicole Tauber, Managing Director, Ernst & Young here in Atlanta, tabulated the votes on behalf of the NBA. No one has seen these results. Nicole, thank you.
Good to see you
We
again.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Here it is. Live. The exclusive announcement on TNT.
You like the deal.
That dude took advantage of a handshake. Come on now.
Serious stuff.
You got that thing.
Let me look at
Caught
my
her in the
window.
moment.
hold
She
it?
was not going to shake his
Don't
hand.
ruin
Yeah,
it.
I'm not gonna open it.
I'll do the introductions. This is Shaquille the Diesel O'Neal. To my left,
Controlled
Kenny the Jet
environment,
Smith,
so you get a free
Charles,
handshake.
the round mound of rebound, Barkley. And I'm left filling in for Ernie.
And he
I just want to say
smiled.
this quickly.
Showing
Johnson
Chuck
family,
there.
we love you. Ernie, we miss you.
He was able
We
to shake
can't
her
wait to
hand.
have you
Crazy
back.
dude.
It is time for the All-Star starters.
Oh,
It's a big night, Chuck.
it's one of the greatest accomplishments a basketball player can have. I was blessed to do it a few times. It's gonna be great.
How many times were you All-Star?
11.
That's it?
50% fan vote, 25% player vote, 25% media panel.
How many times were you an All-Star?
15, 16, something like that.
Well, you are big.
Okay, we start off with the
Gonna start with
Western
the West?
front court. Here we go.
Whoa.
Wait, tradition. You don't read that. Ernie passes them out.
You don't get to read it, brother.
I literally watched last year. He did not
Yes,
pass.
he did.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Yes,
That's
he did.
next week with the reserves.
Oh, so
No, we want to name the starter.
We're not gonna have
I'm gonna get
Come on.
booed here.
Party.
Here you go, Kenny. Because you're wearing
about.
All right, I just got
How many envelopes you got?
4.
Okay, so
I'll do the last.
Yeah,
Okay.
last.
No, hold on, Kenny. You have to read the first one. There's an order.
No, I'm giving Chuck the first two.
No, man.
No.
Get your
You
own
know.
envelope.
Oh my
Okay, my
goodness,
bad.
Chuck. There's a.
The captain. The captain.
Read the captain.
Okay, ready?
Yes. Oh my goodness. What did I do?
Yes.
That camera right there.
Yes.
The
The
goofies.
captain. He's 96 years old. He's going to become the
LBJ.
all-time leading scorer soon. LeBron James.
You already
Wow.
know.
LeBron James, his 19th All-Star game, 19 as a starter. It is a new record for the amount of All-Star games played in. A 3-time All-Star MVP. It's his 6th time as a captain. He is 6-0 as a captain, averaging just under 30 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 7 assists. He passes Kobe with 19 All-Star selections and Kareem with 19 All-Star appearances. LeBron James.
Yes.
What show?
What a career.
I had a good time though.
Go ahead, Kenneth.
In our era.
Unbelievable career. The most astounding part is longevity, and not longevity in terms of the
When
length
people
of
think
time
about
that
who is
he's
the greatest
playing
player, they're
at
gonna be
that
saying
level.
LBJ
Quality
before
of
Jordan.
You could say that the debate about
Because
who's
the
had
era of
better
people that knew
10
Jordan is
years
fading.
run or championships,
Just got banned.
but no one has played as great as he is playing at this age.
This age, it's
There's
That
no one in
longevity
the
is
world
crucial.
who's ever done that. He is the freak of freaks. He is the
he's the
model, and this is what he doesn't get credit for. He's the model citizen outside of basketball. If you want to figure out how to handle yourself outside of basketball, you watch what he's done over 20 years. There's never been a negative thing about his family, his personal life, other than he made a decision on TV that people didn't agree with. That's it. The guy off the court is the model person.
Yeah, I've said this. 2 things I want to say. Can we give a shout out to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Sure.
Like, to have this record, he didn't shoot threes. LeBron shoots threes. To be that, I just think that when we don't appreciate how great he was. I mean, obviously LeBron is gonna break the record at some point, but this should be a reflection on how great Kareem was.
True.
What he accomplished. You talk about championships in the NBA. You
That's
talk
the
about
typical give a
championships in
shout out
college and things like that. So shout out to the
to
great
your
Kareem
era.
Abdul-Jabbar. But
He's
I
saying
want
the
to
old
back
school,
on
you
something
feel me?
Kenneth
Better
said.
than the
I
young
said,
school.
I think
That's what he's
LeBron
saying.
James is the greatest basketball story ever. Maybe in sports, to be honest with you, because he's the only guy. Because as great as Kobe Bryant was, and Kevin Garnett, Tracy McGrady, Dwight Howard, those guys, they all kind of struggled in the beginning.
Yes. He has 19 All-Star games.
No.
He only missed one.
But
his rookie year.
I'm saying he played good his rookie year.
Absolutely.
And to be the guy from day one with all the pressure and expectations, and I've said this publicly, so to never get in trouble in today's society where everybody's out to get you at this level, it's the greatest sports story of all time. So congratulations to him when he breaks the record.
Model citizen. I can remember first watching him in high school, riding in Cleveland, one of my fraternity brothers, and you got to watch this kid play. Of course, I knew he was going to be in the league, but he's the way he has played, his longevity, how he's done it.
Yeah.
Liked by everyone, loved by everyone, and he will pass the record at some point. And I must have to say, I'm professionally jealous. I would like to be at this point. I've always said,
Jealous of what?
I've always said if I would have passed Will Chamberlain in points, I would have arrogantly said I'm the most dominant big man ever. So I would like to be at this point right now to where I'm the leading scorer in the league.
You know, Ben Kareem, Bill Russell,
but I passed you up.
Will,
But I passed you
Hakeem,
up.
All right, let's
David
get. We need to
Robinson,
announce the rest.
Big Country.
Chuck, do you have the other two names?
I got one.
Okay, I need one of you to read,
I'll read it.
pause, and then the other one reads.
Okay.
So
Back to back.
Kenny, you go first.
The first person, wow, this is a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a surprise. However, Zion Williamson.
Wow.
Whoa.
Orleans Pelicans. We got a wow.
I did. Chuck, and then who do you have?
Nikola Jokic,
For sure.
the two-time defending NBA champion. That
You know that. Zion, though?
The surprise first.
Defending MVP champion.
It is a second-time All-Star for Zion Williamson. This will be his first as a starter. He's averaging
He gonna ball.
26.7 rebounds and a career-high 4.6 assists. The Pelicans right now, fourth in the West. He has missed 12 straight games, but when he has played, Zion has looked special. Zion, a starter for the West, and of course, back-to-back MVP Nikola Jokic, four-time All-Star. This is his fifth-time All-Star, third straight start.
Zion out of everybody? I know some of us is hot. I know some of us is salty.
His 15 triple-doubles leads the
We
NBA,
know Joker balling.
and the Denver Nuggets at 34 and 15 are the number one
Consistently,
seed
night-to-night
in the
basis
Western
ain't missing much.
Conference. But the
So
story
that's-
there for me, Zion Williamson named
That's
the starter.
huge.
Surprised.
Only because of the injuries. You know, the numbers that you read are all-star starter numbers. However, you know, if he played in these last 12 games, I don't think you would have wowed or we would have wowed at him being named the starter.
He ain't played, though.
Well, I have a problem with it.
That's it. That's the only problem.
He missed too many games.
That's it. That's what.
Yeah, I mean,
How many games has he missed?
12 last 12 straight.
no, but he's missed some before then too.
How many games has he missed, Mike? I mean, I was in this position a couple times when I missed games, and I was still named the All-Star, so I'm not going to be
Do you want to the guards?
Yeah, I'm going to do the guard. Yeah, I started. So, congratulations, Zion.
Yeah, congratulations to him. But
All right,
how many games has he missed? Yeah, just answer the question. Yeah.
Back to back.
So yeah, you go back to back.
All right. My favorite player in the world, Stephen Curry.
Oh, for sure.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
And my second favorite player in the world, Luka Doncic.
That is your Western Conference backcourt. Steph, his ninth All-Star, his ninth
Good
as
team,
a
though.
starter.
Boy,
He
gonna
was
be-
the
boy.
MVP of last year's All-Star game. Remember, he had 50
That
points
three ball
and
gonna be fly
16
in.
three-pointers. This year, averaging 29, 6, and 6.
And with
18
Luka dishing.
30-point games.
Ooh, and Chef
Warriors right
Curry
now
on the
18th, eighth in the West. But Curry, now a 9-time All-Star. And Luka Doncic, his fourth All-Star. He is
Ooh,
just
that's heavy for the
23
East.
years old. He is now a 3-time starter. He leads
you
the
do
NBA
got-
with a career-high 33.8 points per
You
game.
do got
He leads the
Donovan
NBA
Mitchell.
in 20-point games,
Big shot
30-point
maker.
games,
You
40-point
do got
games,
Kyrie
and
Irving, so who
50-point
gonna have the
games.
ball? I'm sure it's
He had
Kyrie
that
Irving.
60, 21, and 10 game against the Knicks, and he is second in triple doubles. Curry and Luka, your two favorite players.
You definitely can't be mad at this pick. Two of the greatest players in our game today, dynamic
Wow.
players, great one-on-one
Wow.
players. You know, All-Star game is we celebrate the greatest players in the league, but it's also a show. People pay a lot
Wow.
of money to put on the show. So those two guys in the
I'd like
backcourt,
to see
you
Ja
can wait
Morant
by
and
March, definitely
Chef
be a
Curry,
great show.
honestly.
And I have no doubt that Shea and John Morant will get named as players on this team as well. But it was a competition for those backcourt spots.
These
I don't
picks to
think-
make the whole
Not
team,
for starters.
to
These
pick
two.
from the
Not for starters.
reserves
Not
or
for
we're
If you
not
want
gonna
to
be
see a show,
crazy.
those two put on a show.
But those two well deserved.
Hold on, let me see it. Hold on, let me. We gotta listen to this commercial. I gotta think about it.
Buzzer beaters
Let's
from
pause the
Curry.
commercial.
Worst game win.
This is the volume down. I gotta think about it. East versus West. East versus West. Hold on. We don't need that anymore. We can actually pause that, blow it up, and have a quick conversation. East versus West. We got Giannis, Garden, Zion. Interesting. We're gonna have KD on LBJ. Interesting. We got Kyrie against Chef Curry. Interesting. Who else was in the East? We got who else was in the East? Hold on. Give me a second. Donovan Mitchell. Kyrie Irving, Giannis. Oh yeah, my boy Jason Tatum over there, and Joel Embiid. Right? He made the. Did he not make the starters? I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I got to go back and see. But dang, who who else was? I got to think about it now. Who else was in the East? We got it had to be Joel Embiid, but it wasn't. It sure wasn't. Let me go back. Let's go back and see the East real quick. We missing one. One of them is missing. We scrolling. Um, we scrolling. Eastern. There it is. Boom. Boom. We fast forward real quick. Exit that out real quick. Who's our fifth? Who's our fifth? Go right there. We know those three: KD, Giannis, my boy. Oh yeah, Donovan and Kyrie. Right. So boom, LBJ getting guarded by KD, Zion by probably my boy Jason Tatum, Joker by Greek Freak, Curry by Kyrie, and then Donovan Mitchell will be on the other little guard. Dang, that's a heavy to see. Who That's a good one on Luca. Um, Luca against Donovan Mitchell. I like that. Kyrie Irving and Chef. I like that. Chef Curry. I like that. Ooh. Jason Tatum though, boy. I'm trying to see who's shutting him down. That go the problem. LeBron ain't lost yet. What I'm trying to figure out is this his year to lose, and I'm thinking so. But Chef gonna be a problem. Chef is a problem. So, but that ain't Golden State. But Chef is a problem, and Luka is a passer. And the problem is the East ain't got no passers. They ain't got no playmakers. They gonna need Drew Holiday. They gonna need a James Harden. They better get James Harden. I can see James Harden, Kyrie, and KD. Now we got a problem. We never saw it, and this would be our chance to get to see that three-headed beast together. But mess around if LBJ pick James Harden, it's different. But defense, no, it's gonna be high-flying offense. They need James Harden for a playmaker, and they're gonna need some defense. So they're gonna need Drew Holiday and James Harden, and then they got to get Joel Embiid. They need them three. Ooh, all right. With that said, I got to finish y'all off with this little segment right here. This little piece. Hold up. No, thanks for tuning in. That was a long one. Remember, I'm having a 40-day juice cleanse to prepare for these NBA finals. You feel me? But no, I'm having a 40-day juice cleanse. I started last Friday. Today's Monday. So this is the 10th day. We brought on the 10th day. I made a new delicious drink. The first one I shared with y'all was mixing in some grapefruit with lime juice and some bananas. And then today, what I had was banging wild butter, blueberries, and banana, which was the core ingredients in this mix. I also mixed for my liquid, not coconut water or soy milk, but aloe vera juice because I want to get that B12. 40-day juice cleanse. We rocking and we presenting to y'all, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Keep y'all head in the game, and as always, stay balling. Shot calling. That shot to drop.